I would want Juhu to recite the Gayatri Mantra. Jagrit, please don't unmute yourself, beta. Juhu, please recite Gayatri Mantra.
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rub your hands, touch your palms. Take a deep breath and get ready for this new session of today's morning. Vishwa, Sempench. Yes, Jagre?
Ma'am, it is 5th B class.
It's 5th A. Jagrit, you are in which class?
Ma'am, I can't see you. 5th B. 5th B.
5th B. This is 5th A class, beta.
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay. Chalo. Am I audible and visible?
Ma'am, you are audible but not visible.
Yeah. Vishwa, can you see me?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, yes, I see.
See, this internet है ना वो थोड़ा सा हलू हलू चलता है, slow. It's not that as smart as 5th A students. So slowly you'll be able to see me, right? So my voice is audible right now, right? Now let us start the class today. Before starting it, who will tell me what did we do yesterday? Yesterday you had class, right? Yes,
ma'am.
You started.
Ma'am, we did
Ma'am, yesterday we did
page number. Chapter 1 and homework is underline new word.
Okay,
Yes,
so have you
ma'am.
underlined new words?
Yes.
Shubham, have you read the
Yes,
chapter?
ma'am. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, good. Chalo. So today we will start with the explanation of the chapter. So without wasting time, take out page number 10. Chalo. Everybody's camera is off except mine, so that network visibility अच्छे से हो जाए. I'm able to see Juhu, Riri, and Vishwa and Shubham only. Baki everyone has switch off the camera. Riri, Juhu, Vishwa, switch off your cameras. Kanak, Diye, Krina, Prem, switch on your cameras. Riri, please shut off your camera button. Chalo, Kanak, yes, I can see Kanak. Kanak is still not having smile on her face. Same issue. Network issue is there with Kanak. It's only when she comes in contact with Dishamaam, at that time only she smiles. Otherwise, network issue. Right? Chalo, Shubham, apna camera off kar do. I want to see Prem, Rina, Ridi, Kanak. I saw you. Thank you, Vichar. Quickly, chalo, everyone. One by one, cameras on karo. Jinke naam मैं बोल रही हूँ, please switch on your cameras. Kanak, Rangparya, Dhye, Krina, and Prem. उसमें से I can just see Kanak.
I had on my camera, ma'am.
Tina, are you visible in your screen, Vida?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm able to see Jay now. मैं बोल तो रही हूँ, this internet is थोड़ा सा slow चलता है. It's not that smart as my 50 students. You know, it works slowly. Yeah, these 50 students, so they are like rocket. Jay is smiling, so he's not having network issues. Prem, can you see me? Prem, can I see you, bacha? Switch on your camera. Mauryadeep, Kanak and Jay, you can shut off your cameras. Prem, Mauryadeep, Om Jivani.
मैम मेरा कैमरा ऑन नहीं है.
ए बापा थोड़ा सा धीरे धीरे आएगा. Yes, I'm able to see Prem. प्रेम का ऑलरेडी समर आ गया है. चल गुड. स्माइल. Ashit, good morning.
Good
So
morning,
nice to see
ma'am.
you after these many days. Chalo, Vishwa, Astha, Kshitij and Gotar. Kshitij always has the same problem. Ma'am, my voice is not coming. Ma'am, your voice is not coming. Everybody else, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
No. Yes, ma'am. You are audible.
Audible, nahi, it's audible. Yes. Now who is this? Chalo everyone. Yes, I can see Rana. Rana sometimes sits with her specs on. Sometimes she's not wearing the specs. The number बढ़ जाएंगे. Then I'm not visible because I'm sharing everybody's screen. That's why. Golfer, yes. Yo, bro. How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Okay. How is your sister?
How are you?
I'm
Fine.
very fine. How is your mother?
Fine.
Brother?
I not have the brother.
Okay. Father?
Fine, ma'am.
Neighbor?
Fine, ma'am.
Okay, good. So neighbor is fine, then everybody is fine because neighbor से ही COVID positive आता है. So if neighbor is fine, then we are also fine. Chal, are you sitting with your textbook, Golter?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. चलो रीरी, वंश खड़ीवार, आरव जालरिया, जी. चलो बाकी सब कैमरास ऑफ कर दो अपने. रीरी क्विकली. रीरी, आरव, अशेत, कैमरा ऑफ कर दो बच्चा. रीरी, आरव जालरिया, वंश खड़ीवार, switch on your cameras.
Ma'am, I have
Wait
on
for
my
2 seconds.
camera.
I know, bacha, but it takes some time to, switch on to that mode. Yes, I can see Riri. Riri is not sitting in the bedroom. She's sitting out in the hall. Good. You don't get disturbed by the surroundings.
No, ma'am.
Good. चलो कहाँ गया? Zeel, Arav Zalaria, come on. Riri, you can shut off your camera, bacha.
Ma'am, my camera is on.
Yes, Arav, now I can see you.
Ma'am, my also camera is on.
Yes, I can see Zeel also now. Arav, yesterday you were wearing specs. Today you are not wearing specs. Oh, chalo. Zeel, are you okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Never smiles. Smile karo na? Yes, good. Chalo. Thank you, Bicha. Thank you. Thank you very much. The most important thing in right now, Vansh, I have not seen you. बाकी सबको तो मैंने देख लिया. Vansh, Meet, Yesha. Chalo, Arav, Zeel, switch off your cameras. Quickly. Yesha Barastra, Meet, and इसका नाम और बोला था, Vansh.
Ma'am, your voice is freezing.
My voice is freezing, but I'm sitting with a good network.
No, ma'am, your voice is not freezing. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I know. My voice is not freezing. Okay. Can I request Yesha to switch on the camera? Vansh Khadiwar to switch on the camera.
Ma'am, my camera is on.
Yes. Now I can see. Now I can see Vansh also. Now I can see Yesha also. Yesha को घर के बाहर निकाल देते सारे नहीं? You are sitting for the classes, or this is your favorite place to be?
Ma'am, this is my favorite place to be.
Oh yes, swimming pool. I remember. जहाँ पे हम सबको पार्टी करने Sunday. We'll all come to Yesha's house and we'll have pool party everyone. Right or wrong? है ना? फिर खाना खिलाओगे ना?
Yes, ma'am.
मम्मा से पूछा. चलो. Now you all can shut off your camera. Get ready with page number 10 of English textbook. Okay. Get ready with the pencil.
Ma'am, you can't visible.
You can't visible? Okay, I'll be slowly coming to your visibleness. Chalo. Now.
Ma'am, we take out our textbook now.
Textbook, textbook. Page number 10. The chapter's name is The Right Track. Right? It is falling in the unit Better Me, and the chapter's name is Right Track. I hope you guys have read the chapter and underlined the new words. That was yesterday's homework.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I want Krina to unmute herself and read out the first paragraph. Arav, आपका camera off कर दो अब बच्चा. Everyone's camera and microphones off. Krina, start reading beta. Everyone else listen to her.
Manisha could hear her heart beating like a drum, taking her position at the starting line. She murmured herself, I hope I have trained enough. She had never run a 3-kilometer cross-country race with so many competitors. Her friend Zinette heard her talking to herself. She comforted Manisha. Stop worrying. I know you will win.
Thank you. Now, this paragraph or this story is about a girl named Manisha, right? Now, the first paragraph itself says that she is getting ready for a race. Now, you can see, read after me. Manisha could hear her heart beating like a drum. Taking her position at the starting line, she murmured. In your, don't need to unmute yourself. You have to speak after me as it is. साथ में मेरे साथ, right? Manisha could hear her heart beating like a drum. Taking her position at the starting line, she murmured to herself. Murmured माने दया नहीं बोलती रहती अपने में कुछ. She murmured to herself, I hope I have trained enough. She had never run a 3-kilometer cross-country race with so many competitors. Her friend Zenat heard her talking to herself. She comforted Manisha, "Stop worrying. I know you will win." Right? Here is a story of a girl named Manisha who is getting ready for the race. It was a 3-kilometer cross-country race. माने लोग बहुत सारे competitors थे. Right? And she was nervous because she was having that dilemma whether I will win or not win. This happens to every one of us, right? Whenever we participate in a competition, we always worry whether we'll come first or not, whether we'll come last, whether we don't pass it or what. So don't worry. You have to give it a best try, and rest everything is upon God. Right? Chalo. For second paragraph, chalo. इसमें से how many of you have underlined new words? Honestly tell me. Raise your hands in the chat box. Yes or no? If you have underlined the new words, then that is fine. Otherwise, I have to make you underline. Yes or no? If you have underlined, then that is fine. Yes or no in the chat box. Raise your hand in the chat box. Yes, yes. Good. How many of you not underlined? Chalo, let us forget about yes, yes, yes wale. How many of you have not underlined? So वहाँ पे लिखो no in the chat box. No. Yes. Good. Arav also have underlined. Very good, Arav Babu. Yes, very good. You kids are really very smart. Very good. Chalo. Chalo. Next paragraph, I want Yasha to read.
Yes, ma'am.
Second paragraph.
Manisha was all nervous. She felt burden of everyone's hope and expectations. She could not bear to wait at the starting line any longer. She could not help but think about how her brother had coached and instructed her. He had run and sprinted with her, encouraging and advising her for weeks before the race. Thinking of her brother gave her courage, and she looked at the track sprawled in front of her with newfound
determination. Right? Thank you very much, Yasha. Now, in this paragraph,
you're welcome.
This paragraph tells about she was all nervous before the competition. As I told you, she was all nervous. फिर उसे याद आया that how she was, being instructed, or how she was coached. Now here, who will tell me who was the coach? Who instructed her? Who guided her? Manisha ka coach?
Her brother.
Yes, her brother. Yes, her brother was her coach, and she now remembered कि उसने कैसे मेरे साथ छोटी-छोटी आपने movie देखी है this Sultan and that pilot वाली movie थी. I not remember.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, that movie name was Nirja.
Not Nirja. जिसमें Janvi Kapoor was the heroine. She was a pilot. Which movie was that?
Gunjan Saxena.
Gunjan Saxena. Yes, Gunjan Saxena. उसमें भी Gunjan Saxena's father is training her, and in Sultan also Salman Khan is trained by the coach, right? So what exactly they do is they tell you how to do or how to practice, right? And they also like if you might have seen that scene, अगर आपको याद रहेगा, वो गीत है खून में तेरी मिट्टी वाला song. उसमें Salman Khan is running and his coach is on the bike. You remember that scene? और वो coach वहां तक उसको दौड़ाता है जहां तक उनको जाना होता है, वहां तक उनको दौड़ाता है. So that is the training portion what Gunjan also, well, not Gunjan, this Manisha also had during her practice sessions. And she now recalls this all thing and she feels good कि मेरे coach ने, मेरे brother ने बहुत अच्छी तरह से instruction दिया है, and so I will be winning this race. Right? So now there are some words. Sprinted. Vansh, can you tell me what is the meaning of sprinted? S-P-R-I-N-T-E-D.
Run fast for the short distance.
Yes, run fast for the short distance. हम क्योंकि I am coaching you, तो मैं पूरा नहीं करूंगी. मैं आपको इतना करा के आपको छोड़ दूंगी. आपको अपने आप से करना है. Right? That is the meaning of sprinted. Next, can you tell me? Thank you, Vansh. Can Khanak tell me sprawled? S-P-R-A-W-L-E-D. Sprawled. What is the meaning of sprawled?
Spread out over a long area.
Yes, when you are, starting at the, standing at the starting point, तो आपको पूरी अपनी रेस दिखाई देती है. You are visible to see the whole race, the whole area, right? That particular time is very crucial. And this sprawled is, जो बिछा हुआ है पूरा. तो तुम अपने दिमाग में कैलकुलेट कर रहे हो कि ये मुझे पूरा इतना रन करना है. Understood? Right? चलो. Underline new words. I hope I'm sure that you guys have underlined, right? Chalo, move to the next one. Kadivar, please please read the next paragraph.
Just in time, the announcer played on the megaphone. All participants on your marks. Then the starter gun went off and the runners sprang away from the start line. After about 500 meters, the flat track changed to a steep, upward slope lined by pine trees. Manisha was looking forward to his part, since he had especially trained for it. Once while practicing running up a slope, she sprained her ankle because she had pushed too hard. She had learned
from her injury. She had learned from her injury. Continue. Once, continue. Once, can you hear me? Continue with your reading. I think I'm not audible to him. Okay, fine. Chalo. So, just in time, the announcer blared on the megaphone. There are the mics when you are having this kind of sessions. There's a kind of competition. So they announce. आपने cricket के time पे देखा होगा. There are announcers who are having the mic. So then they all, this runners were ready, and this announcer blared on the megaphone. All the participants on your marks, right? And bang! When you start running race, right? Either there is a clapper. ऐसे क्लैपर होता है अगर आपने अपनी हमारी जो कॉम्पिटिशंस होती है स्पोर्ट्स की at that time इवेंट में there is a clapper, right? So either there is a clapper or there is a shotgun, right? So this gun was banged and everybody sprang from the starting line. Didi, can you tell me what is the meaning of the word sprang? What do you mean by the word sprang?
Yes, ma'am. Sprang means move forward suddenly and quickly.
So you all can visualize that position कि आप ऐसे करके बैठे हो when you are in the starting line और जैसे ही the person tells commenter की आवाज आती है या clapper की आवाज आती है you start running fast, right? That particular position is known as sprang. Yeah. Then after 500 meters of, it was a 3-kilometer race, right? After 500 meters of a CB line, there was a steep. Now what is steep? Who will tell me? What do you mean by steep? Steep upward slope. What do you mean by steep upward slope? Steep upward slope.
Sushi too.
Chalo, anybody else? Anybody who knows? See, when I speak that word, can you read the sentence? The flat track changed into a steep upward slope. Now, what do you mean by steep upward slope? I'll tell you what. Anyone? Somebody? Anybody knows? No. Okay. Steep upward slope is when it is turned into a this kind of position, inclined position. I don't know. आस्था अपना माइक्रोफोन ऑफ रखो बेटा. Right. Now, inclined position, this position, जहाँ पे चढ़ाई आती है, this is known as steep. चलो, show me everyone what is steep. Steep upward slope. This is steep downward slope. Vansh, आपका कैमरा ऑफ रखो so that I might be visible to all of you. Okay, Kanak, even you also. Now, are you able to see me? Nobody, switch on नहीं करना कैमरा आपने. Just type it in the chat box if you are able to see me. No, still not. Wait for a second. Steep upward slope and steep downward slope. जो चढ़ाई करते हैं at that time, the slope. This is inclined upward slope and this is inclined downward slope. Am I visible? Am I visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So everyone, let us have this way. Steep upward slope. This is steep upward slope. यहाँ से आपने चढ़ना शुरू किया.
Ma'am, I can't see you.
Yes, good. Yes, good Vansh. And this is steep downward slope. यहाँ से आप उतर रहे हो. Right. So this अगर position ऐसा अगर पहाड़ी इलाका है, अगर यहाँ से आप चढ़ रहे हो and यहाँ से आप उतर रहे हो. This is the model of a mountain. Now from this mountain, यहाँ को अगर चढ़ना है, तो this is the steep upward slope and this is the steep downward slope, right? And उसका जो area होता है, that is very narrow, बहुत छोटा होता है, right? Now she remembers this kind of training. Why? Because while undergoing this kind of training, that's fine, Riri, no issues. Riri, make a mountain with your hand. Make a mountain with your hand. Right now, जहां से आप चढ़ रहे हो, वंश बच्चा आपका सबके कैमरास ऑफ कर दो. यस दीदी, जहां से आप चढ़ रहे हो, दिस इज स्टीप अपवर्ड स्लोप एंड जहां से आप उतर रहे हो, दैट इज स्टीप डाउनवर्ड स्लोप. शो मी हाउ विल यू वॉक अपस्टेयर्स इफ यू वांट टू रीच टू द टॉप ऑफ द माउंटेन. कहां से चढ़ोगे? हाउ विल यू गो? Yes, so then that is steep upward slope, and when you get down, that is steep downward slope, right? And the area is very narrow, बहुत छोटा area होता है चढ़ने का. Yeah, understood? Okay. Now she remembers this training. She was specialized in this kind of training. Why? Because जब ऐसी ट्रेनिंग वो कर रही थी, तब उसके पैर में स्प्रेन हो गया था. स्प्रेन माने, what do you mean by sprain? Acha, in case if you are leaving this session and if you are joining back, the first thing that you do is switch on your microphone. Juhu, microphone off कर दो पहले बच्चा. चलो. So this kind of training, she was specialized because she has injured herself. Injured is the synonym of sprained, right? Sprained, sorry. S-P-R-A-I-N-E-D. Yes, correct. Sprained. So she was sprained. उसकी पैर में मोच आ गई थी when she was doing this kind of training. So she was very well aware कैसी hard ये slope पे कैसे easily चढ़ना है. Right? Come to the 11th page. I want Meet Makwana, can you hear me? Meet Makwana. Jay. Jay Khan.
Yes, ma'am.
Please. चलो 11th का जो पैराग्राफ जहाँ से वंश ने छोड़ा वहां से प्लीज स्टार्ट रीडिंग.
Okay, ma'am. After running for 1.5 kilometers, Manisha reached the top of the first place. As she looked down from the top, she could see a gentle slope that led straight to the flat end of the track. And calling her name and encouraging her. She got down.
बस thank you Jay. इतना ही.
She had climbed it.
Jay. Now, after running for 1.5 kilometers, Manisha reached to the top, right? Now, she was in the first place and she looked down from the top. She could see the gentle slope. वहाँ से जो finishing line थी, track की जो finishing line थी, that was visible to her. She could hear her brother and friends calling her name and encouraging her. Right? They were all encouraging because वहाँ से दिख रहा था कि she was first. So they were all encouraging Manisha by calling out her name. Manisha, come on, Manisha, come on, ऐसा. Right? So they were all very excited for that. Can I request Shubham to read the next paragraph? Shubham, can you hear me? Didi, wait. Shubham is there? Chalo. Astha, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Chalo. जहाँ से दिया ने छोड़ा from that page, from that word. Page number 11.
She was in the first place. As she looked down from the top, she could see a gentle slope that led straight.
बच्चा that को जो has read उसके नीचे का paragraph. They has read that paragraph.
She got down the slope faster than she had climbed it. Still in lead, she saw a race. Marshall spreading his
Marshall means the one who notifies. Okay, read कर लो. चलो आस्था read कर लो उसके बाद आलेज को.
Spreading his hands and waving a flag, he called out of track. You must get back on the track.
Yes.
Manisha.
Right? जितना बस इतना ही बचा. जितना जल्दी वो चढ़ी थी उससे कहीं ज्यादा जल्दी she was able to come down. It happens with everyone. आपने स्लाइड किया होगा, राइट? स्लाइड में जितना सीढ़ी चढ़ने में आपको टाइम लगता है उतना उतरने में टाइम नहीं लगता. स्लोप इज ऑलवेज very easy to get down. So she was able to get down to the slope. By that time she saw that the race marshal, Marshal, marshal means the person who is having the authority to announce something wrong or right in the competition at that time, right? मार्शल, आई एम रिपीटिंग अगेन, मार्शल इज द पर्सन जिसको कंपटीशन में अथॉरिटी, जैसे हम रेफरी जिसे बोल सकते हैं, राइट? सो दैट पर्सन हैज द अथॉरिटी टू डिस्क्राइब दैट पर्टिकुलर कैंडिडेट एज ट्रू और फॉल्स, राइट? सो मार्शल स्प्रेडिंग हिज आर्म्स एंड he was waving his flag. He was calling out off track, must go to the track. जब वो दौड़ रही थी तब उसको ध्यान ही नहीं गया कि उसने अपनी ट्रैक है वो चेंज कर दी है. She went to another track. So this marshal was calling out from there कि आप अपनी ट्रैक में वापस आ जाओ. You come back to your track. Right? चलिए. Now quickly, last paragraph I'm reading. Manisha suddenly realized that she had gone off the track. She was dismayed. This could cost her the entire race. Nevertheless, she did not stop. She turned around and got back on the correct track. Her brother had stressed the importance of respecting the marshal. She did not argue with him and joined the other runners. All the runners were on the same track and Manisha was not in the lead now. There were 5 other racers ahead of her. Right? She respected what Marshall told instead of arguing. जो आप arguing करने बैठ जाते ना हम, नहीं मैम मैंने ही सही किया था, वंश गलत था. No, she respected what Marshall had advised her, and so for that she came back to her own track. और जब वो ट्रैक में आई तब उसे पता चला that she was not in lead now. Lead माने आगे नहीं थी, उसके आगे 5 other competitors were there. Right? So this was a critical moment for Manisha. चलो इतना तक का clear everyone? Yes or no? Type it in the chat box, yes or no. Chapter number 1, this much is clear? Yes, we are talking about a girl called Manisha. Right? And she was running a race. Very good. Where she had already practiced and she knew what she was facing. Right? चलिए. So अब वहां पे जहां पे हर है वहां पे you will have this box. As such हम हमेशा करते हैं. We always do this bracket, full bracket. Come on. Is it visible to you? This means till this we have learned. Done? Chal. Now today's homework would be, write the word meanings of chapter number 1 in your FNB. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 word meanings are there. You have to write this word meanings in your FNB. Is that clear?
Ma'am, FNB means final notebook, fair notebook.
Final notebook. Final notebook, Rina. FNB means fair notebook.
Sorry, ma'am,
of
fair
English.
notebook.
Yes, fair notebook of English.
Well, new words are like this. New words be bear, coach,
all the words which you find it difficult.
Frank.
Okay, so you have underlined the new words. You have not written in the notebook, right? New words.
हाँ मैम अंडरलाइन किए लिखे नहीं है.
हाँ तो चलो आज तो पहले होमवर्क में you have to write the new words. Today's homework is write new words.
Ma'am, I have written new words. Ma'am, new words.
एक साथ बोलोगे तो नहीं समझ आएगा. चलो मैंने yes, you have to write the new words which you have underlined from the whole chapter. There are 2. Yes, with pen. Yes, with pen. But try to minimize the use of this whitener. Please don't put whitener. In case अगर कोई गलती हो जाती है एक छोटी सी लाइन स्क्रैच कर दो उसको. ऐसे घिस घिस भी नहीं करना है. Nothing. Slowly and steadily. Yasha, क्यों लिख लिया new words? I haven't given you. I just told you to underline the new words that you might have done yesterday. So today's homework would be write the new words in your FNB. Right? और मैं एक बार आपको picture share करूँगी.
How to write word meanings?
Write the new words in your FNB. Today's homework. Is that done?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, चलो. Chalo, till we meet next. This is Dishamaam signing
Okay, ma'am.
off.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am. Have a
Bye
good day.
bye. Bye bye.
Bye.